Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome to nenysplatform. I'm super excited to have you guys here. If you have not subscribed to this channel, this is the time to hit on that red subscribe button, and then by the subscribe button there's a bell, a notification bell. Please just click on it now. It comes on so that every single time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. And give this video a massive thumbs up, please, because it's going to help this video as well. Yeah, so welcome to today's video. So a couple of days back I watched the video on Adize's Spaces channel where she talks about her help and how they've become sisters, that kind of thing. And I just remember that I'm actually owing you guys one hot gist. You guys know, right? I was supposed to tell you guys how my help left and the things that transpired and all that. So I just knew that I had to do that video. A lot of the things Adize said just resonated with me, and so I'm going to talk to you guys today about how my help left. I'm sure that you're going to learn one or two things from it, because I learned a lot from Adize's video, and I learn a lot when I see all these kind of videos on YouTube. I actually learn a lot. So let me just go straight to the gist. So I got this help months before I had my first daughter, while I was pregnant, just before I gave birth to her. So she came in and we got this help through somebody that we know that knows this person to her home, that kind of thing, because you don't want to go get a random help with a random agent, Anyway, so we got this help according to the whole thing, not according to, well, that's what it really is. Her father is a pastor or a leader in church back in their hometown and all that. So she was from a good home kind of thing. So when she came to my house, the first thing I did was to change her wardrobe. I got her new things, like everything she came with it wasn't just it. And I'm not that kind of person that will just take a help and just manage her, even if she looks raggy and looks funny, and just manage her. In my head I'm like, no, that's not the right thing to do, because you're taking care of my kids, or you're going to be here helping me from time to time. We're also going to go out together. How am I going to look at you looking raggedy and everything? Guys, so I changed her wardrobe totally changed her wardrobe, shoes, clothes, everything. Got her perfumes, deodorants. I started teaching her how to use even the things that ladies use, every month, because she didn't know how to use it where she was coming from. This is somebody who had finished secondary school, and I do not do underage children. I don't know how people get small kids like 8, 10 in their homes to work with them. I don't know how they do it, honestly, because you need mature people. You need people that by themselves have consented to doing this work. That's what they want to do. They are full-grown adults. So she was waiting to go into university. She had finished secondary school, so it was more like this was like an interim arrangement to work a bit and then go to school. So we're dealing with adults here, but be that as it may, she did not know how to use those things for ladies. You guys know what I mean, right? So I had to start teaching her hygiene, proper management of yourself, just your look, how to put yourself together and all that. I started doing that for her. And then Christmas of that year, I braided her hair, I made her braid her hair and all that. She was really looked after. What she ate wasn't really my cup of tea. She ate as she liked, and then she wasn't really stressed. It wasn't like the workload. She wasn't doing much for me, to be honest. She doesn't go to market for me. She doesn't do much. It was just more like do the housework. And let me say something here. I'm a very hands-on mother, okay? So there are certain things that helps cannot do for me, at least for this stage of my children's lives, through this baby toddler stage. Helps cannot do that for me. So things like giving them a bath, I give my children a bath morning and night. I don't let any help give my child a bath or my children a bath. There's some things that you cannot delegate to somebody else, for now. Like I said, maybe when they are grown a bit, I can begin to delegate little things, but for now I don't delegate those kind of things. So they don't give my kids a bath. Their bottles that they drink from and all that, you don't wash it. They can wash their plates clothes and all that, but you know, things that are particular to them that can directly affect their health, they don't do homework for my children. I do my children's homework myself. Everything as regards my children's school and the things that concern school directly, the food they take to school, everything, their meals, everything, I do it myself. Okay, so I'm going to do a different video talking about my life as a mom, as a career woman and all that. If you want to see that video, drop a comment now in the comment section and I will do that video, how I just balance everything out. So anyways, you guys, that's it. As we go on with this video, drop a comment in the comment section. Okay, I really want to hear from you. I want to know how you're managing your whole situation and even your help experiences. You might want to share one or two with us so that we learn from you. Okay, anyway, so that's I'm just giving you like a backdrop to the whole story. That was how she came, and these were all the things I was doing for her. So majorly her job was, and then my mom was around, so my mom took care of the baby. Her job primarily was just clean the house. When she came into my house, I gave her ground rules. There are some things that are just a total no-no. Okay, so things like how you dress, your hygiene must be on top, and that was why I showed her particular things. Things like asking for permission before you do certain things. And of course, you can't hit my children, you can't hit my child or do anything to my child. Her dad will call from time to time and say, oh, they need money to do stuff in the village, and we would send money to them. That was how it was. Anyways, after a while, we just suddenly saw that this girl had started growing wings, you know, that kind of thing. Like if you're talking to her, she'll keep up this attitude and maybe be murmuring under her breath kind of thing, and then she's looking at you from head to toe. And I was wondering, like, okay, I just kept managing the insults and all that, with strict. I was talking to her about it, like, you don't do that, you don't answer back, when people talk to you, that kind of thing. And you guys, men and brethren, I am not somebody that beats. I don't know how to beat people, okay? Like beat a help, flog them. It's a no-no. And then even verbal abuse is a no-no. These people are human beings. Just as you want things to happen to you, so should you treat others. Do you understand? So if you don't want people insulting you, don't insult others. So those things were things from the get-go. So when the whole thing started, when she now started becoming rude and all that, I was wondering what that was. My mom was complaining about it, like, this girl is becoming really rude. She would talk to you. It was more like the real character was now coming out. It was more like it was showing forth at that time. So I just knew that somewhere in my heart, this girl has to go. So one fateful day, you guys, I saw a dress where we usually keep things for laundry, like detergents and soaps and all that, and the ironing board. So I saw a dress that wasn't hers. I didn't buy that for her, and it wasn't mine as well, and of course it wasn't grandma's. So I called her. I was like, whose dress is it? And it was stuffed in somewhere. I would check weekends. I go around the house, I check corners, we clean out and all that. So when I said, I was like, what dress is this? Where is this one from? She said, oh, that she mistakenly took it, because where we stay, every apartment has where they hang their clothes. So she said, oh, when she was doing laundry the previous Saturday, that she mistakenly packed that dress when she was, packing clothes and all that. So I said, okay, you have to go return the clothes. Funny thing was, we kept wondering why she had to wait a whole week, and I asked her, I said, why did you have to wait a whole week before going to return the dress? She said, oh, during the week, this happened last Saturday, then a whole week later, the following Saturday, I had to see the dress. I had to tell you, go and keep this dress because this is not ours. Where is it coming from and all that? So she went, returned it. So we thought, you guys. after a while, you know, she started piling up lies. She would lie. She would lie. The lie, like, you know, when somebody is seeing, when you're seeing black and white, and somebody's telling you, you know, this thing is green. You know, this kind of obvious, annoying lie. Why do you have to lie? Like, there's no reason to lie. And you just lie and lie with your full chest, and you'll be looking at me straight in the eye, and you'll be lying. So I could not manage it. I couldn't manage lies. I just could not. So I just said, okay, you know what? In my mind, I had made up my mind that this girl must go. She must go. So I called the woman that brought her quietly. She didn't even, I didn't tell her nothing. I called the woman that brought her. I said, please, these are the things we're seeing, the character and everything. That please, she should just come and carry her. Like, I don't have patience. If I have, you know, spoken to you over and over time, and you are still the same, you are still persisting, you are still doing those things, you refuse to change, that means that that's really who you are. You are only pretending. And the thing about character is it doesn't hide. After a while, the true you will come forth, and that was what happened in her case. So I couldn't stand it anymore. I was like, I can't deal. I'll come back from work, I will talk and talk and talk, and she will lie and lie about things. It was just so much, you guys. So I couldn't. So I just told her, okay. I called the woman, and I didn't even tell her. I called the woman and I told the woman to please come and get her. So the woman decided to come the following day. Very early in the morning. So the rule of thumb is she wakes up as early as 5:30, and I told her that at the time that you must have your bath, brush your teeth, and use your deodorant and perfume before you come out, because I don't want anybody odor around the house and all that. So she had had a bath that morning, you know, in preparation to come out to do her normal chores. So I just told her, I came to, you know, her room, and I said that she should pack her things. So she just looked at me like this, and the look was not like, huh? Like, you know, like when you look at somebody and you're like, pack my things. You know, that kind of look, like, and then remorse comes, or you're a bit remorseful about certain things. It was more like, please, pick, that kind of thing. I was like, okay. I said, okay, in my mind. So she now packed her things. So whilst she was packing her things, the woman had said to me that, please, we're going to search her things, you know, before she leaves. So I was telling the woman, I've never done that. Why would I come and be searching a grown woman's things? Why would I search her things? There was no need to search her things as far as I was concerned. I just said my problem with her was the lying and just the headiness and just being confrontational and all that, but that there was really no need for me to search her things. So the woman said, oh, that madam, sorry, but it's for her. What she does is she makes the person, she makes sure that the help she's taking back must show everybody her things before they take her, so that tomorrow nobody will say, madam, the help you took probably stole something from my house. So I said, okay, fine, if it's your rule and that's how you do your things, fine and good, you know. So when she finished packing and everything, she was just heading to the door. She carried the bag, she was bouncing to the door to leave, you know. She just greeted the woman and she was headed to the door, kind of. So the woman now told her, see how you don't fat finish, you are so fat, you are so big, like, would you stand and greet me properly, kind of thing. She now greeted the woman and all that. So the woman now said so that she will have to empty her bag here, you know, in front of all of us, so that we'll all see that, you know, she probably is okay. She did not take anything from the house as she was leaving. So the girl now started, you know, but the way she was removing things from the bag, this is somebody, she came to my house with one tattered looking Ghana must go bag, you know, but she was leaving now with 3 bags, 2 Ghana must go and a big bag of shoes. So she started unpacking, she was removing the things, but she wasn't moving fast, you know, this kind of thing, like just remove them, like you'll be stunning it, that kind of thing. So I was like, can we get over this? Like, I have 1,000,001 things to do. I cannot come and be checking people's bags. Men and brethren, you guys, anytime I just call you men and brethren. It means that something shocking, a shocking revelation is about to happen. That's how this girl was out packing, removing the thing. So the next thing, what did I see? I saw my trousers. I saw my leggings. I saw my hair turban. I saw some wristwatches. I saw my husband's wristwatch. I saw my daughter's things. I saw Kayla's things, her hair things, some tops, some jewelry. I was like, what? This is somebody that I could vouch and say this girl cannot steal. When I now saw how the things were going, I was like, my goodness, what? That's how we started looking through. In fact, at that point, I just carried the bag. I turned the whole bag upside down. I turned it. When I turned it, come and see things. Come and see clothes, see men's trousers, things. I was like, what? It now happened that this girl had been stealing neighbors' clothes. All the neighbors, she'll go to the line, all the ones for the men, she'll pack it. The ones for women, she'll pack their clothes. She'll pack. Guys, I was shocked, honestly. I was shocked to my bones. The other bag started unpacking. Come and see my kitchen things. Things from my store, my soup bowls, plates. That was a horrible experience. Like this thing I'm telling you, this girl stayed in my house for 5 months. No, for 6 months. She stayed in my house for 6 months. And I just said no. I was done. At that point, I was done. Tell me how you will now be trusting people, I was done. The woman that brought her was screaming. Yay! Yay! What? You, Pastor Picky? Hey! So I just called our security, in our home, in our apartment. I called the security guard. I told him, please come on. Do you know that this guy went round and he went round the neighborhood, and he was going door by door and door to door, and people were actually identifying their things that were missing. Like, hey, I've been looking for this thing. Hey, I've been looking. I had to beg him to start apologizing. We were so embarrassed. My husband, myself, grandma, everybody was so embarrassed. It was like, what is this? We had to start begging people. Told the security man to please just help us apologize. We didn't know that this help was, the person that had taken things that they were looking for and all that. We just apologized. And that was how this help left my house, you guys. That was it. I did not beat her. I did not touch her. We paid her off the remaining money, gave her cash, and the woman carried her and then she left my house. And that was it. Then I brought a second help. This time around, this other help had spiritual problems. She did not even stay in my house for up to 1 week. I think by the 3rd day, by herself, she came and told me she wanted to go. Yes, she came and told me she wanted to go because she had spiritual problems. We could see her from time to time showing these things. So I knew that this one cannot stay under my roof. So that very week, by the 4th day, bundled her straight. Like, there was no waste of time. There's certain things you can't condone. Like, they're just certain things that they're just deal breakers. So you guys, that's how the 2 helps. So I've had 2 helps since I had my kids, and that's the story of the help. So that's in a nutshell, that's the story. And right now, I have no help living with me. There's no help in my house. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Just having peace and quiet and tranquility in your house. I'm okay like that. So I come back, I'm with my children, and I've been managing the whole situation so far. Now I have gotten somebody that comes and goes. That's at the weekend. So the person just comes, cleans and all that, does deep cleaning and all that, and leaves. you know. So that's what I have recently incorporated. But prior to this time, I've been running. You guys, if you're old on this channel, you know how many times I've mentioned that I've been doing things by myself, and I've still been going to work. I've been the mom, I've been the wife, I'm the head cook. I'm everything. Thank God for my husband, who's so supportive, I don't know how I would have coped with the whole thing. So you guys, that's the story of my help situation. So when I watched that Adeze's video, I was really happy. I was like, wow. I went out of my way to be good to them. I was never wicked or mean. I never believe in you treating your help some type of way, eating a particular food, your help is eating something different, you're dressing a particular way, your help is looking tatty and looking shabby and looking raggedy. You know, you should look after your help just as you look after your children. Do not support people getting underaged helps. I don't care what your excuse is. We want to take them to school, we want to send them to school, the point is they are going to school, but they will do housework, they will work till very late. Then they will not get up in the morning, they will still work before they go to school. Tell me how that child can assimilate, how that child can even understand what the teacher is teaching. Tell me how that child can ace exams and do well. So at the end of the day, I keep saying, don't deceive yourself. Just say that you got a help. I really don't know. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't cut it for me. I don't know. That excuse of getting somebody that you want to train. No, just get an adult. Somebody that has finished with primary school, secondary school, and maybe is waiting to get into university, or has finished university, or is just doing that work as something transitional to her next level. But it's a no-no to get an underaged person, somebody that cannot even give consent by herself. Do you understand? It's a no-no for me. So please, just put that in mind. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please comment in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. I want to hear your take. I want to know what you feel about it. Presently, my state of mind is I'm not ready to get a living help just yet. I'm not ready. I'm doing everything by myself. I love it. During the week, I'm with my kids. We do everything by ourselves, and that's fine. So I'm going to do another video to just tell you guys how I cope, how things are working and all that, and how I just juggle everything together to be productive. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button because it's going to make people see this video. Okay, YouTube is going to recommend this video, so please give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe, share this video. All right, share this video, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.